Hey guys, I'm HP's Dr. Pink, and today's topic is creative smooth jazz a la Lee Ritenour. So, before we get started, make sure to subscribe to my channel, hit the notification button, and switch on your smooth jazz button. This is how the thing is gonna sound. Yeah, and so on. I'm going to give some ideas, some licks, some concepts to get creative in this matter. So the first thing is the smooth jazz sound. In this case, I'm using a jazz chorus, Roland Jazz Chorus 120 amp, and that's my special trick here, a reverse delay. See, and set on the tempo of the song, so that widens up the sound. If you put a clean guitar with the delay, it somehow gets too many notes, but with the reverse delay, somehow it just gives this extra wood, makes like a carpet of sound. So that's one thing. If you don't have a reverse delay, no matter. I mean, it also works without reverse delay. So the next thing we're going to check out now, the scales and some ideas, what you can do here, some licks, as I said, just to get into this kind of style. One thing for sure is it's pretty fast, so playing runs in this speed is really hard, so I would not try to do that, and doesn't make really sense. So the licks I'm going to show you somehow they work, even it's pretty fast. First of all, we have the chord progression here. Most of the time is G minor 7 to C7 or C9, and then it goes to E flat major 7 to F6. So let's see how this works. Yep, so that's more or less the progression which happens here. And you probably think it's G minor, which is correct, because it starts with G minor, then goes to C9 or C7. And that means we're in G minor, but we're not in the minor scale, we're on the Dorian scale. So that will be this scale here. Let me quickly, so here. Well, let's put it that way. We don't check out the scale because we don't really have time for this. But the really important note when you go for Dorian is this note here, the E. Why? Because the E is the triad of the C, 7. So if you play any kind of pentatonic stuff, but when the C comes, you go, make this movement that, and they're pretty much on target. Or you can go, up here and end up here on the E. So you play Dorian, and then when the E flat comes, you go, just move down half step, and then you follow the chords. Let's see how that works. See, this is the most I like this figure most here, this one. Here from the 5th fret, 3rd fret, 2nd fret. And this I also like this one. Just a run up here, he starts on the 2nd 16 note of 4, so 1, 2, 3, 4. That's the place where you place it. And you end up, of course, here on the A, because the A is the triad of F6. Let's see how that works. We make it simple. See how that works? Yeah, so this is one thing to do. The next thing what you can do is you just sing one note but make little rhythm figures like so. This will be daga, that would 60 note daga 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 da daga da daga da daga da, and then so that would be the first to 6 note, and then an 8 note, and then a 2 6 note. This little simple figure gives a lot of dynamics and rhythm feel in the whole thing. See? And what also works is da 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 da. The same figure, and you can really work around like that. This is also a figure which always works. This is the first note, is a pointed 8 note, 16 notes, and you keep it till the end of the next note, and this is on the offbeat. With this you really sound cool and smooth. See, that's how the whole thing works. And this gives kind of a groovy ground in this whole thing, and then you can add any stuff. What also works if you have a motif like this one. This is the main theme of the song here. It's the same rhythm figure as the on beat on the 4/16 note. So here in the 11th, 12th, and then you add any kind of licks. let's do that. And this lick is very important. This one here, you have a pull off here from 12 to 10, and this comes off beat. And that makes the magic of this little figure. It's really simple, but the rhythm. So let's do that. Now you can work around this. Either you make down here to 8 to 10, you go down, or resolve it even more higher. This way the motif develops, which is still playing the same motif, and this starts to move. So first you make the theme and move around this, and then you go down to what I showed at the beginning. Sorry for being a little bit chaotic today. Let's do it again. Of course, it has to be really relaxed and smooth, and that's you need some technical abilities for this, but the principle is relatively simple. So you should not push it too hard to, I don't know, do complicated stuff, because it doesn't really make sense. It has to be groovy, it has to be nice, it has to be smooth. That's the main thing about this. You can, till now was basically, I know we're playing Dorian and the other scales, but you focus on those notes with change, and then you're pretty much into the pentatonics, which works out cool on this one here. Yeah, guys, my computer girl just crashed, and I'm afraid it's the audio interface which is dead after 15 years. I need a new audio interface. The support guy was right from the audio. I didn't believe him that I need a new one. Well, anyhow, I already said what I wanted to say. The main thing about this is just keep consistency in a little motif and turn and work around these little motifs, you know. This here. You can do anything around this and it works. And also you can follow the chords in a simple way without going too deep into the modes in the way which I showed you. That's what the main thing what I wanted to teach you, and keep like 2-3 rhythm figures, like, or like simple rhythm figures. Really work them out, and then that you have some kind of a stability, and then it should work out. And I hope the audio interface still works for 5 minutes. See what I mean? Just keep it simple. And that's the main trick behind the whole thing. And just be precise and relaxed. And if you have like 2 or 3 rhythm figures really on the edge, like you just pull them out like this, you know, then you can get relaxed and you start to just add little things. Or this is also a little figure. Stuff like this really works. And since this track is pretty fast here, or many of the smooth jazz tracks can be fast, it doesn't make so much sense to try to keep up with the speed, because you get lost into runs, which are probably way too fast for you. Just try to get flowing with the rhythm. That's what I want to say. Yeah, good. One more to say, you can download the tabs in the backing track in the HPCrazy Guitar Academy. Also join there. With a free account, you can discuss with others. This is the only social media feed which I'm doing. You can follow my entire work as a musician, as an artist, also with the HPCrazy Guitar Academy. But if you want to have access to the downloads, you need to make the premium membership upgrade, which I really recommend, because this way you can really follow the tutorials which I'm doing, and you can also have access to other downloads there. But currently it's mostly HPCrazy Guitar Academy. Good, what more to say? Me and Dr. Pink have not more to say. We are signing off. Bye.